Next game is the Dolphins and the Panthers. The Dolphins won this one 42-21. They were down 14 early in this game too, so good to see them roaring back like we know the Dolphins offense is capable of. Bryce Young for the Panthers, 23-38, 217 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. He is not someone you want to be adding. And Johnny Hecker, the punter, also threw a pass for 7 yards there. Chuba Hubbard, he is absolutely someone you want to add if he is on your wire. 19 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown. He is way more efficient than Miles Sanders has been this season, and he had an opportunity here to really show what he can do when he's the workhorse, and he absolutely took advantage of that. So look out for Chuba Hubbard to get a little more carries than Miles Sanders moving forward. And Raheem Blackshear spelled Chuba Hubbard. He had 5 carries for 18 yards, and Laviska Shenault also had a carry for 2. Adam Thielen is becoming one of the most reliable receivers in fantasy. Who had that going into the year? 11 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown is fantastic. 13 targets. This is somebody you want to just add, or not add because he's going to be on every single team by now, but he's somebody you want to play every single week. He's just getting you consistent production. This is a guy. This is a big-time player. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say that on the field, but in the stat sheet, he is an absolute beast. So play him every single week until he starts slowing down. DJ Chark had 3 catches for 26 yards and 6 targets. He was second in targets there. Tommy Tremble had 2 catches for 25. Jonathan Mingo just the 2 catches for 21. I wonder if his role is going to expand as we move forward. And Hayden Hurst just had the 1 catch for 16. Laviska Shenault had 3 catches for 15. Raheem Blackshear added a catch for 4. Chuba Hubbard added a catch for 2. And Terrace Marshall did not haul in any of his 3 targets. For the Dolphins, Tua had another really solid day. 21-31, 262 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. He's cash money. Play him every single week. And Mike White did not complete his pass, and he threw a pick. So Tua is here to stay. Tua is a beast. Play him in your fantasy lineups. He is a very reliable fantasy starter. Raheem Mostert had a monster day like we were expecting. 17 carries, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns, just monster stuff. If Jeff Wilson misses again next week, even more reason to play Raheem Mostert, but at this point, he is just somebody you want to start every single week. Chris Brooks came in garbage time and had 6 carries for 28 yards. Salvon Ahmed had 6 carries for 23 yards and a touchdown. Good to see him in relief. It wasn't an explosion day like I thought it would be, but he did put out some really solid output. That touchdown there really saved him. Tua Tagovailoa had a carry for 0 yards, and Mike White had 3 carries for -4. Tyreek Hill did some more Tyreek Hill things. 6 catches, 163 yards, and a touchdown. This is why every single time people ask me, hey, who should I trade Tyreek Hill for? Nobody. It doesn't matter what the package is. Do not trade Tyreek Hill under any circumstance. He is the best receiver in fantasy. Jaylen Waddle, good to see him bouncing back. Just the 51 yards, but 7 catches and a touchdown will absolutely get it done. He is a strong hold at this point. I don't think he's a sell high because of those yards. And Braxton Berrios had 2 catches for 20. Raheem Mostert adding 3 catches for 17 yards and a receiving touchdown, just adding to his monster day. Salvon Ahmed had 3 catches for 11 yards on 5 targets, and Durham Smythe did not haul in his only target.